Hey there, I'm Jackie, and I will be sitting for the CFP exam coming up. And part of my study is that when I'm having trouble with a concept, I will put together a short presentation. And I've decided to just go ahead and record and share those in case it might help someone else that's sitting for the CFP exam. So today's topic is the annuity exclusion ratio. This used to give me a lot of trouble, and I just found a much more simpler way to do it. So, broadly, all I do is take the lump sum that the individual gives to the insurance companies, and I divide that by the number of years that the annuity is for. So I'm going to read this question, which is a very common question on this topic. So assume that Cameron purchased an annuity contract for $360,000 that provides for payments of $2,000 a month. His life expectancy is 20 years at the time the payments are to begin. So when you get a question like this, they could be asking for several different things and presenting it to you in several different ways. So I just listed all four possible ways that I have seen. So the first two questions is asking for an annual amount. And number one says, what is the annual amount that would be taxable? And number two says, what is the annual amount that would be not taxable? And then three and four basically ask the same questions, except they're looking for the monthly amount. So, what is the monthly amount that he has to pay taxes on? And then, what is the monthly amount that is tax free? So, let's take a closer look at that. Like I said, here is what I consider the quick way to answer all four questions. I simply take the lump sum that was given to the insurance company and divide that by the number of years of the annuity. Now, in this case, it's $360,000. That's the amount that Cameron gave to the insurance company. He already paid taxes on it, and that's his principal. So he would not have to pay taxes on that again. So this $360,000 would be non taxable. All I do is divide that by the number of years. In this case, is 20. So what have we established? So if you look in red, there's the math. $360,000 for the lump sum that he gave to the insurance company, divided by 20 years, comes to $18,000 a year. Now, if you need to answer that based on a monthly amount, you simply take the $18,000 and divide that by 12 months. And that would simply be $1,500 a month. So $18,000 is the yearly amount that is not taxable, because remember, that's just the return of principal. He's already paid taxes on it. And then if you looked at it monthly, it would be $1,500 a month that is not taxable, and that is simply the return of the parent's principal. So let's go back to those questions. So here's how we would answer those. Again, $18,000 a year is what we've established that is not taxable, or $1,500 a month is the amount that's not taxable. So the question that we were given told us that the monthly annuity payments would be $2,000 a month. And if we're answering that in annual numbers, that would simply be $24,000 a year. So 2,000 times 12. So let's go back to question one and two. Those are both asking for an annual number. So number one says, and again, they can get tricky with the wording. So look at this closely. So what is the annual amount that would be taxable? Okay, so we would take what he's already been taxed on, and that was $18,000, as we already established. So we see that $24,000, that's how much he's going to be receiving. So if you take that 24,000 he'll be receiving and you deduct what he's already paid taxes on, the $18,000, that brings us to $6,000 a year is going to be taxable. Now, number two says it's asking for an annual amount, but it is asking what part is not taxable. So that's easy. We already established that it's $18,000 by simply, taking his lump sum and we divided it by 20. Now, the last two, number three and four, they're asking for a monthly amount. So, again, read the question very carefully. So, what is the monthly amount that he has to pay taxes on? So, again, remember, we're looking at the monthly amount now. So, the monthly amount that he's going to be getting is $2,000. And how much did he already pay taxes on? Is $1,500 a month. So you subtract the 1,500 from the 2,000, and that leaves $500 a month that he would have to pay taxes on. Number 4, again, is asking for a monthly amount. However, it's asking for the amount that's tax-free, the amount he does not have to pay taxes on. And we already established that that is $1,500 a month that he has already paid taxes on. So that part is going to be tax-free. And that pretty much does it. I just want to quickly show you the normal formula that we all learned in class, which is called that exclusionary formula. And this to me was so confusing, and it just had me scratching my head. So I figured there could be other people that needed to find an easier way to do it. Now, if you find this long way um, easier and you get it, then I say stick with it. But I figured if I learned how to do it the short way and it made sense to me, that there could be other people that would see it that way as well. So good luck and thanks for watching.